Okay, Masterduel Central, what's your take on the deck list being leaked during the championship? Sorry if you already addressed, just checked in. Okay, you know what? Actually, I want to be a bit better informed here because like my understanding of the situation might be off a bit. So if you go to Masterduel meta, basically during the tournament, right, you were able to look at the lists of the players in the World Championship while the championship was happening. You see? Now, a lot of people got upset with this because they were saying that Dkayed was leaking the lists while, like, they were not public knowledge. So I was a bit confused about this. At first, I thought that these lists were being compiled from just players looking at the gameplay and figuring out which cards are in which. But it turns out the way these lists were acquired, and I don't think it says it on this article here, the way the lists for the tournament were acquired was using Untapped.gg. Anyone watching a replay could just grab a list from that replay, which means even if you were watching the World Championship Series, you could see someone's list from Untapped.gg. So people are upset with Dkayed, saying Dkayed is an asshole for putting on the Masterduel forum, basically the biggest Masterduel website. He's putting information that, as far as I can tell, was basically public because of Untapped, right? So my take on it, I mean, I think it's Untapped's fault at the end of the day. I think a lot of people decided to call out Dkayed instead of Untapped because a lot of people are sponsored by Untapped. Now, I don't think Untapped probably meant for this to happen, obviously. So, okay, so Untapped did have a statement about it afterwards on Untapped Yu-Gi-Oh! Using the Untapped companion to see deck lists that would otherwise be hidden is unintended and goes against our philosophy and the purpose of the tool. We have fixed this issue in the most recent update. Is this true, though? Like, I believe that unintended is a pretty good word for it, right? Like, they probably didn't mean for this to happen. I do believe that. But if you can just see people's decks from replays, that's basically expressly the purpose of it, right? Because you can't see lists from replays otherwise. That's not a thing. You can't watch a replay in Masterduel and just see the list. And here comes Dkayed saying this update is due to him, making him the savior of the game. I feel like people have a bit of like an obsession with hating on Dkayed on some level because this is so normal if you're running a forum website to take public information and put it on the forum website. He leaked everyone's decks. He did not leak them though. It's Untapped, right? People had access to the info. It's not like he hacked the players. It should have remained public until the end of day one, but that's not Dkayed. I don't understand. What's the difference between that and going on Untapped and posting it in a Discord server? Like, I mean, you could have done it too and literally posted the list in my Discord because it was public knowledge. At the end of the day, it's because Untapped could be used for it. Think of it that way. If you have information that ruins the competitive aspect of a competition, publicizing it on a huge scale isn't helping the issue. You guys are basically just saying because Dkayed is popular and his website is popular that he's like the bad guy here. And look, I mean, I don't want to be a glazer or whatever, but it's just because like straight up, who else is in the wrong here than Konami even making it possible for Untapped to do what they're doing and get the info they're getting, or B, Untapped making this information public? In what world does a public forum about a game not cover the game? If the information becomes public and people can post it around on Discord, why in the world would any forum, especially the biggest forum for that game, be like, oh, we won't publish that because it's wrong? No, I saw the Nesh video. I don't think Nesh was disrespectful at all. Again, I think he was wrong to be so mad at a guy for having a forum putting the public information on it. Like, it reminds me a lot of that situation where Distant Coder was like upset with Dkayed because Dkayed was joking about legal cheating, and we were all pretending we don't know what that meant. We were all pretending that we don't know what that joke means just to shit on him. Like, so many people were doing it, dude. Twitter is not a gauge. Right, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. I saw a lot of people unhappy with him in my Discord too. Although people in my Discord are a lot more reasonable than Twitter, though. Right. This video doesn't help, right? Because like, I mean, I did all that accidental glazing. Let me unglaze a little with this clip here. This is a bad clip. This is not a good clip.
Been taken away by masterduelmeta.com. So yugioh, I'm very sorry that you're now on an even playing field. You now, in between matches, can't be fed secret information on your opponent's decks as you have someone at home or multiple people at home. Who knows, maybe you have 10, 20 people gathering all the information to feed it to you. So no extra advantage for you. Good luck at Worlds though. Thank you.
Judeo wrote, "You guys are the absolute worst. You don't care about the competitive environment. You don't care about how your actions affect the players at Worlds. You just want to grab as much money as possible. That's an absolute L. Should have just waited to post them after at least day one, but you don't care at all, do you?" So you guys already know my take on this. I literally just said, for me, it's like telling a forum website to not cover public knowledge of the game is completely backwards. The fact that that knowledge was public is the problem, in my opinion. There's no reason to be like, no, it's okay that this knowledge is public in like Discord, but it's not okay that you put it on your forum website. That's what I'm saying. Anyone could get it in Untapped. Anyone could share it on Discord. So there's no world where that's okay and somehow the forum website's fault. That being said, taking someone who's upset and putting them on blast like this when you're as big as Dkayed, by the way, it makes a pretty big difference. Now, it's a little bit... I got to be careful when I say that shit, right? Because I put people on blast all the time. So I understand Dkayed, okay? So he's like trying to push it, like toss it aside. And I feel like he spoke poorly, honestly. Dkayed was being honest about it. You know, everyone else was sharing on the down low. Right, exactly. And I think he makes a good point, but there's no reason to like basically underhandedly call Judeo a cheater, and I'm pretty sure he's got no evidence to make that claim. So just, you know, if you want to talk shit about someone, if you want to roast someone, that's fine. You know, I roast people in my chat all the time, but there's a difference between roasting and saying something about someone without evidence, right? Like, we don't actually know if I'm pretty sure DK doesn't actually know if Judeo is cheating or not. You know, like he even says, who knows, maybe you have 10-20. That kind of goes to show like he doesn't know. You don't know, okay? Be mad you made your deck available. You didn't make your deck available to the public if Untapped can just get the list like that. You didn't make it available. I blame Konami and Untapped for the leaks. I blame Dkayed for being way too hasty and for his awful defense, and the people calling him out are aiming anger at the wrong target. End of discussion. Right, so I agree that people are mad at the wrong target. I agree about his awful defense. I think there's literally no reason to even make a defense. So like trying to take this like high ground of like, sorry, but I'm evening the playing field is a lot worse than just going like, yo, we are the masterduel forum. This is public knowledge people are sharing on Discord. Of course, we're going to be the first to put it on our website because we are the masterduel forum. Like, you know, the one where everyone goes. That's the website that people go. Some people were criticizing him for trying to be like heroic, and I kind of see what they mean. Because yeah, obviously, if you're going like if you're going like, well, sorry, but we're evening the playing field for everyone. Just be honest. Just be like, no, this is my website. We're trying to keep the website, you know, we're snappy with it. We're trying to be fast with it. We're trying to have everything on our website ASAP. Right. Well, I agree, Jad. If it was Dkayed that data mined, right, like if Dkayed or masterduel meta, the website, data mined the deck lists to post them, that's way different. But that's not what happened, right? Untapped definitely got the Konami ninjas at their door, as they should. Only people you should be mad at is Konami because Untapped has to go through them. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know if there's some type of deal between Konami and Untapped. I really don't understand how that stuff worked. No, I saw that pain. I saw that they updated their app so that the decks can't leak again. The best team to... Yeah, exactly. And it didn't change anything because Jesse won as he should and as he was going to, you know? And that was an awesome tournament. But yeah, that's basically my take on the whole Dkayed thing. Thanks for the tweet and everything.